Christian Ream here. I'm back here with a brand new video. This time I'm playing Madden. Online. Well, head to head. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Make sure you leave a like and comment on this video. And let's get straight to it.
This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. We've got a good one on
The Cowboys.
There's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Dak Prescott's Cowboys going up against Rivers' Chargers.
Okay, Larry, we are a little less than 20 miles from downtown Los Angeles at the StubHub Center in Carson. I'll tell you, you wouldn't think 30,000 people could make this noise. That's half the size of a normal NFL stadium. But this is no normal crowd. They are ready to go as their Chargers.
Oh, you took a knee. Scared.
And the Dallas Cowboys.
Why are you scared of the Chargers?
Prescott looks to throw on first. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time.
True.
This is a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Going right side, he has Witten. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Prescott now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took them a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
Rivers on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Caught by Gates, left side. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Now Rivers escaping the pressure right. And the Cowboys.
Oh my God. I'm trying to throw it.
DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him for a loss on the play. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. From the gun, Rivers. Buying time to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. Unable to corral him. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Oh, you got that.
Defense has a touchdown.
That was good.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The LA Chargers taking over on offense here in a second. They won 6 of their last 7 in 2017. You mentioned earlier just missing the playoffs. And who would have guessed that they would have had a rebound like that, because they started 0-4. And he can't find a receiver.
What?
It's brought down. Tyrone Crawford able to drop him for a loss of 4. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys up to make a lot of tackles.
A first down carry by Elliott, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 3rd down, that's Smith, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good job there defensively to stop him for a gain of just 4, and that'll bring up 4th and goal. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Bailey able to knock it through to start this 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they have something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Rivers dancing to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh, my God.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door.
Ooh.
Into your pool.
It's touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 37 yards. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. Always important to get the first score of the second half. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left.
Oh, guy, a trick.
Down, but not before the offense. They've had an answer for it.
steps away to his left. Now he's got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line.
Oh my God. You gotta wait.
That one results in 35 yards. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Prescott to throw it. Throwing time to his left. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
Here's Rivers.
Oh my God.
To go with it, and he goes down.
Bro.
Demarcus Lawrence in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. To throw is Rivers. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Throwing Rivers. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side.
Get it. Oh my God.
Through the contact. Incomplete.
Dude. Yeah.
Time for
Oh
a
my
break.
God.
We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Y'all have to catch that.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Dancing to his left. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such and the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Prescott here to throw. Forced out to his left. And complete. He was looking for his tight end, James Hanna. And it's second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive
Get it.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, LA. Chargers are able to make this a close game again.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not.
All I need is one more touchdown.
Excited about this. I know you
I got
are too. We got a ball game again after that big time strike.
Big time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. No back out now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, he'll be shoved to the turf that time. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught.
Oh my God.
Come on. That become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They go to Elliott again. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Oh my God.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across
Said
the
it, cheesing.
40-yard line. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate. Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4.
And he fires one that's
Oh,
intercepted.
oh, got it. I got this. Touchdown.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And he'll get it into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result.
Good game. Good game. Got the dog. Everybody underestimate Reem. Like, come on. The official Reem. Alright, guys. That's the end of the video for this one. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.